In a world ruled by illusion, a divine spark awakens. A new vessel is chosen, one who appears the veil of matter, confront false gods, and restore divine truth. But before we get into that, let's break down Shazam so this concept makes sense. Shazam is the superhero identity of Billy Batson, a teenage orphan chosen by a powerful wizard to be the champion of magic. When Billy shouts the name Shazam, he's struck by magical lightning and transformed into an adult imbued with godlike powers. The name Shazam is an acronym for six divine beings. S, that's the wisdom of Solomon. H, strength of Hercules. A, stamina of Atlas. Z, power of Zeus. A, courage of Achilles. And M, speed of Mercury. I want to give a shout out to this comment right here for the idea. And if you have a similar idea, then let me know in the comments. Let's get into this Gnostic Shazam. First, who do we have for wisdom?
Wisdom, Sophia divine wisdom. Role, Aeon of the Pleroma. Background, Sophia is one of the highest aeons, a being of divine wisdom who fell from grace when she sought knowledge beyond the divine boundary. She birthed the material realm through her fall, but also planted within it the divine spark of liberation, grants absolute, spiritual, and philosophical insight, awareness of falsehood and divine truth, ability to see through illusions, deception, and the veil of the Demiurge, mental clarity to solve riddles of reality, time, and fate.
Wow, she is the highest of them all. She has absolute spiritual insight, awareness of falsehood and divine truth, the ability to see through illusions, deceptions. This is a very good start for wisdom. She has the mental clarity to solve riddles of reality, time, and fate. What I see, what I hear when I read that is that, there's nothing that's going to be said or done that this champion is not going to be aware of. This champion will know it all through and through. The wisdom is top notch. I don't see a better choice for wisdom. Let's go with strength. Who do we have?
Strength autogenes, the self-generated. Role, Aeon of divine power and manifestation. Background, autogenes is the Aeon who is self-begotten, representing willpower, identity, and manifestation. They are uncreated and unstoppable, manifesting divine energy into form. Grants infinite strength rooted in inner divinity. Power to reshape the environment through force of will, can crush false constructs and pierce barriers of illusion. Or magic, manifests reality by channeling spiritual essence into matter.
Alright, so this is the strength, the infinite strength rooted in inner divinity, power to reshape the environment through force of will, can crush false constructions and pierce barriers of illusions or magic. That is very powerful, and this is supposed to be the brute, the physical, the strength. This is infinite strength rooted in the inner divinity. Manifest reality. Oh wow, this is different. This is stacking up to be something crazy. The wisdom is solid, the strength is solid. I don't see a better choice. It's getting crazy. We're already two choices in, and I can feel it. I can feel it. This is going to be something crazy in the making. Let's get into the stamina.
Stamina, Barbello, the first thought. Role, the feminine emanation of the divine mind. Background, Barbello is the first emanation from the unknowable source, Bidos. She is the nurturing womb of divinity, holding limitless, creative, and sustaining force. Grants immortality, tireless life force, and unshakable spiritual vitality. Immune to exhaustion, corruption, decay, continuous regeneration of body and mind. Protective aura that nourishes and shields the soul.
This is the first thought. Come on, y'all. It doesn't get older than this. The immortality, tireless life force, unshakable spiritual. Okay, immunity, exhaustion, corruption, decay. You can't die. The champion can't die. While the regeneration of the body and mind is continuous, it's nonstop. It's going to keep going. Protective aura that nourishes and shields the soul. So now we have soul protection. Not just that, but the body and mind can regenerate, and we can't die. So we know that's not going to be a problem. This regeneration, this life force is going to keep us from dying and corrupting. Man, this is different. We are digging deep, way back into the first thought, and this is the type of power that we have. This champion, I can already see it. This champion is going to be top 3. Wow. A lot of these Shazam characters are up there with the power and the creativity and the stuff that they bring. But this one is sticking out to me. All right, power. Who do we have?
Power, Sabaoth, the redeemed archon role. Archon who rebelled against the Demiurge. Background, originally one of the rulers of the material world. Sabaoth rejected the cruelty of the Demiurge and turned toward the light. He is granted true divine power by Sophia and enthroned in the 7th heaven. Grants control over divine lightning, power to channel cosmic judgment, thunderbolts, resistance to false gods and dark forces, magical shielding and elemental manipulation, light, air, sky.
This makes sense. This makes sense for the power. When you think about the power, it has to be something that's going to shake things up. When you think about the power, it's the first thing you think of when you think about the character. You know what I'm saying? And for it to have the control over divine lightning and windstorm and the power to channel cosmic judgment. Oh my goodness. The thunderbolts, yeah, this is heavily leaning towards the lightning bolt. The storms is powerful. Resistance to false gods and dark forces, good. We got more shielding. We got magical shielding and elemental manipulation, light, sky, air. This is heavy. I don't think any other choice will make a better choice for power. It's let me know this champion is here to, to crush any and everything in its sight. All right, let's talk about the courage.
Courage, Christos, the Gnostic Logos. Role, divine teacher and liberator. Background. Christos is not the historical Jesus, but the spiritual Logos sent by the Pleroma to awaken humanity's divine spark. He represents redemption, love, and fearlessness in truth. Grants moral courage and inner certainty in face of oblivion. Immune to illusion, corruption, and temptation. Can purify fear and hatred from others. Unshakable resolve and clarity. Of purpose.
Divine teacher, liberator. Okay, this is the moral courage, the inner certainty in the face of oblivion. Immune to illusions, corruption, and temptation. We got more immunity to that. I love it, especially temptation. I don't think we ever had that. Can purify fear and hatred of others. Unshakable resolve and clarity of purpose. So this champion knows what this champion needs to do. There's no side missions. It's straightforward tunnel vision. You cannot throw this champion off its mark. It is here for a reason, and the mission is going to get done. All right, last but not least, let's talk about the speed.
Speed, Horo's boundary, guardian of the light. Role, divine gatekeeper between realms. Background, Horos is the divine barrier between the eternal Pleroma and the material realm. He represents transition, motion between worlds, and cosmic thresholds. Grants light speed movement across planes of existence. Can phase through dimensions and time states. Extreme reflexes, almost precognitive in combat. Guardian step, teleportation, appearing and vanishing at will.
Divine gatekeeper between realms. Okay, that's powerful. A gatekeeper. So we got light speed movement across planes of existence. We ain't got to read no more. We got light speed movement. Can phase through dimensions and time states. Extreme reflexes. Oh wow, precog. Okay, we can just see what's about to happen before it happens. So not only can we see the attacks that are about to happen, we also have light speed movements to dodge any attack at this point. Guardian stealth, teleportation, appearing and vanishing at will. Oh yeah. This is fast. We got teleportation. We can see into time. We can phase. We got light speed. Yeah, this is the playbook, play-by-play speedster 101. We got it all. This is great. This is a powerful Shazam. The ability, the divine truth, the illusions, limitless divine endurance. All of that goes into this Shazam. Unbreakable spiritual empowerment. We got reality, business, speed, multi-dimensional travel. Name a better Shazam at this point. I can't think of. I think this Shazam right here is going to be able to beat the Shazam that's in DC. What do y'all think about this Shazam? Let me know in the comments, and y'all stay safe.